welcome to US Tzu Chi 360. I'm your host, Dilbar Shatterson, and this week the celebration continues. For its 25th anniversary, Tzu Chi USA has had the great pleasure of partnering with a world-renowned performer who's had success in Hong Kong, mainland China, Taiwan, and as you'll see for yourself, the US. He's released over 40 albums and has appeared in numerous television programs and films. And he's used his charisma and proven success with his audience to support humanitarian causes like you saw last week on our own program. So without further ado, let's listen in on a few songs from Joaquin Zhou.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful 一起慈济。我的名字叫华健。非常骄傲，非常高兴能够有这样的一个缘分哈。我觉得最主要应该是这样说：这2天我跟很多慈济人一块来，算是生活工作，我学了很多那个慈济的词汇呀。比如说我们拍照的时候，我们就慈济 ，What a wonderful， 好美的脸啊！谢谢你们。一生情，只为这一次与你相遇，情难了，难再续，难所惜。哪怕用一生去追，我又怎么能追得回？与你相偎，我为你痴，为你累，风雨我都不后悔。又怎么有路可退？从今生起，你给了朋友一生一起走，那些日子不再有，一句话，一辈子。一生情，一杯酒，朋友不曾孤单过，一生朋友你会懂，还有伤，还要痛，还要走，还有我。一句话，一生情，一杯茶，一杯。谢谢大家，谢谢，感恩感恩感恩感恩感恩感恩感恩感恩，我爱你们，谢谢大家，谢谢。
While Joaquin is certainly able to draw his audience in, at the same concert, Tzu Chi volunteers put on a show to do the same. Quite unlike performances you've seen from our volunteers in the past, this one focuses on Tzu Chi's work in rehabilitating one of society's most neglected populations, the incarcerated. You'll see how ordinary volunteers use the power of the theater to tell the story of redemption and of hope for the hopeless. And it was William Shakespeare who wrote that all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. So while you won't quite see each of those 7 ages in our next segment, you'll certainly see Shakespeare's thoughts ring true, that we are all actors in our own realities, and for some of us, those realities exist behind bars. And just like a captive audience, we're all waiting to find out how the rest of the play will be written. So let's go back to the theater to experience the performance of A Light in the Darkness.
Apathy surround us all.
Living with anger, we are discarded by the world.
This is hell. This is hell. We live like hungry ghosts.
Hungry ghosts, hungry ghosts, that is me. Here is hell. Hey, what's the matter with you? So you never touch me again. No hope. Here I see mate living here as he'll be, and hungry ghost right here in the prison. Oh no. I never want to come back to a place like this.
Hi, everybody. Today we have a special guest from Tzu Chi Foundation. He is going to tell us a little bit about a book called Tzu Chi Aphorisms, which his helpers will be passing out to you. I read this book daily. Each day I read a page or two, and it helps me keep life in perspective, helps me understand what really matters, and I think it will do the same for you.
What? Not another charity. What is Tzu Chi? I've never heard of it.
Me either. Never heard it. I've heard of it. I've read stories of Tzu Chi volunteers' charity work all around the world.
I don't think any teaching is more convincing than my own religion.
Well, who needs this book? I just need the Bible.
Well, let me share with you one sentence I just read from this book. On page number 6, the master said, as we walk, we step one foot forward and we lift the other foot up. In the same way, we should let go of yesterday and focus on today. Look, step one foot forward and lift the other foot up.
See, go back to your seat.
Wait. I remember that I read about Tzu Chi helping the typhoon victims in the Philippines. I was so inspired that I donated 21 cans of coffee to Tzu Chi. When people read about it and heard about it, they bought those cans of coffee and donated the money back to Tzu Chi.
Ooh,
Do you know how much money
How
that
much?
Tzu Chi collected?
How much?
$100,000.
Yes. Thank you very much for your kindness. That is the true story. Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
Yes. What he said is a true story. The book you have in your hands is Tzu Chi Aphorisms. It is written by Master Zheng Yan, the founder of Tzu Chi Foundation. We have sent over 2,000 books to inmates in 43 states. Many of them, after reading the book, has written back to us, expressing their thanks to Master, also sharing with us how this book has helped them. Many of them have begun to make regular contributions to the foundation to nurture their own compassion. Because in the book, the Master told us, unconditional giving is not a privilege of the rich. It is something that we all can and should do. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Please read this book carefully, and I hope that you will benefit from it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
As you see the transformation in the prisoners, we'll also see another story of transformation in a performance by Walking Joe. He'll sing a brand new song about gaining strength and encouragement to overcome one's obstacles. So once again, I present to you Walking Joe, who will perform So I Stand Up.
Something happened and my world was changed. Some people looked on while my eyes were glazed. Then a new friend came and showed me how I could put my feet back on the ground. A little love, a little kindness can save me. You inspired me to keep going on. Life is hush and you took me to safety. Now it's my turn to pass it on. So I stand up, I will give back a helping hand. I will open my heart again. I'll remember the worst I was in was not the end. Never give up, help is never that far away. We're not alone, so we're not afraid. Moving forward with hearts and minds, one day at a time. We tend to focus on the things we lose. It's hard to see things from another view. In this busy world we're running around, I took a chance and then I found a little love, a little kindness can save me. You inspired me to keep going on. Life is hush and you took me to safety. Turn to pass it on. So I stand up, I will give back a helping hand. I will open my heart again. I'll remember the worst I was in was not the end. Never give up, help is never that far away. We're not alone, so we're not afraid. Moving forward with hearts and minds, one day at a time. hearts and minds one day at a time. Something happened and my world was changed. Some people looked on while my eyes were glazed. Then a new friend came and showed me how I could put my feet back on the ground.
Thanks to talents like Joaquin, Tzu Chi volunteers, and other performers, Tzu Chi celebrated its 25th birthday with a powerful punch. And thanks to our viewers like you for your support in the past and for the hopefully many years to come. I'm Dilbar Shatterson. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you soon.
I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away.